From the cosmic ocean of existence, a divine force emerges whenever chaos threatens to consume the world. This is the story of Lord Vishnu, the Preserver, and his 10 legendary descents to Earth, his Dashavatara. Join us as we journey through time and witness these incredible transformations that have shaped history and guided humanity. Our story begins in an age of innocence. The Satya Yuga, a great flood, was prophesied to cleanse the world, a cataclysm that would wipe out all life. To save the seeds of creation, Vishnu took his first form, Matsya, the giant fish. He appeared before the wise king Manu, warning him of the impending deluge. Matsya, with a golden horn, guided Manu's ark, carrying the 7 great sages and the essence of all life through the raging waters. He safely tethered the boat to the highest peak of the Himalayas, ensuring that life could begin anew. Through Matsya, Vishnu preserved knowledge, righteousness, and life itself against the tide of destruction. Next, we witness the great cosmic tug-of-war, the Samudra Manthan. The Devas, or gods, and the Asuras, the demons, churned the ocean of milk to obtain the nectar of immortality. They used the mighty Mandara mountain as the churning rod, and the serpent king Vasuki as the rope. But the mountain began to sink into the ocean floor. To support this immense effort, Vishnu descended as his second avatar, Kurma, the giant tortoise. With his immense shell, Kurma dove to the bottom of the ocean, bearing the weight of the mountain and stabilizing the entire operation. His silent, steadfast support allowed the churning to continue, eventually bringing forth celestial treasures and, most importantly, the Amrita, the nectar of immortality. But the Asuras, ever greedy, stole the pot of nectar. To reclaim it for the gods and restore cosmic order, Vishnu took his third form, Varaha, the mighty boar. The demon Hiranyaksha had dragged the earth Bhudavi to the bottom of the cosmic ocean. A world plunged into darkness needed a savior. Varaha, with his colossal tusks, dove into the abyss. After a fierce battle lasting 1,000 years, he defeated the demon and lifted the earth from the watery depths, placing her safely back in her orbit. Varaha's avatar symbolizes the triumph of good over evil and the restoration of the planet from the brink of despair. The reign of terror, however, was not over. Hiranyaksha's brother, Hiranyakashipu, harbored a deep hatred for Vishnu. Through intense penance, he obtained a boon from Brahma that made him nearly invincible. He could not be killed by man or beast, indoors or outdoors, during the day or at night, on the ground or in the sky, or by any weapon. Believing himself to be a god, he forbade the worship of Vishnu. His own son Prahlada, however, was a devout follower of the Preserver. Enraged, Hiranyakashipu tried to end his son's life multiple times, but Prahlada was always saved by Vishnu's grace. Finally, in a fit of fury, Hiranyakashipu challenged Prahlada, asking if his Vishnu was present in a pillar. As he struck the pillar, it burst open, and from it emerged Vishnu's fourth avatar, Narasimha, the half-man, half-lion at twilight. On the threshold of the palace, Narasimha placed the demon on his lap and, using his sharp claws, ended the tyrant's rule, cleverly bypassing every condition of the boon. This fierce form of Vishnu demonstrates that divinity will always protect its devotees. Next, Vishnu descended as Vamana, the dwarf Brahmin. The benevolent Asura king, Bali, had conquered the 3 worlds through his devotion and power, unsettling the Devas. Vamana approached King Bali during a grand sacrifice, asking for a simple boon, a piece of land that he could cover in just 3 steps. Amused, the generous king agreed. At that moment, Vamana transformed into his cosmic form, Trivikrama. With his first step, he covered the entire earth. With his second, he spanned the heavens. For the third step, King Bali, recognizing the divine, humbly offered his own head. Impressed by his integrity, Vishnu placed his foot on Bali's head, sending him to rule the netherworld and granting him immortality. Vamana's story teaches us about humility and the immense power hidden in small packages. The age of righteousness began to wane, and the warrior class, the Kshatriyas, grew arrogant and oppressive. To restore balance, Vishnu incarnated as his 6th avatar, Parashurama, the warrior with an axe. Born to the sage Jamadagni, Parashurama was a Brahmin by birth but a warrior by karma. After a tyrannical king stole his father's celestial cow and killed him, a vengeful Parashurama vowed to rid the earth of corrupt Kshatriyas. He is said to have circled the globe 21 times, challenging and defeating arrogant rulers and restoring Dharma. Parashurama is a powerful, complex figure, embodying righteous anger against injustice. He is also considered an immortal, living to this day, awaiting the final avatar. As we enter the Treta Yuga, we meet one of the most beloved avatars, Lord Rama, the ideal man and king of Ayodhya. His story, the Ramayana, is an epic of duty, love, and sacrifice. Exiled to the forest for 14 years with his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana, Rama faced countless challenges. His life took a dramatic turn when the demon king of Lanka, Ravana, abducted Sita. With the help of the devoted monkey god Hanuman and his army of Vanaras, Rama built a bridge across the ocean to Lanka. In a monumental battle, he defeated Ravana and his demonic forces, rescuing Sita and restoring righteousness. Rama's reign, Ram Raja, is hailed as an era of perfect justice, peace, and prosperity. Then, at the end of the Dharma Yuga, Vishnu descended as Krishna, the divine statesman, lover, and friend. His life is a tapestry of playful childhood antics, divine romance with Radha, and profound spiritual wisdom. Unlike previous avatars, Krishna was deeply involved in the political and social fabric of his time. His most crucial role was as the guide and charioteer to the Pandava prince Arjuna during the Kurukshetra war. It was on this battlefield that he delivered the Bhagavad Gita, a discourse on duty, action, and the path to spiritual liberation. Krishna's teachings are a cornerstone of Hindu philosophy, offering guidance on navigating the complexities of life with wisdom and grace. The ninth avatar is a subject of some debate. Most traditions identify him as Buddha, the Enlightened One. Born as Prince Siddhartha Gautama, he renounced his royal life in search of a way to end suffering. After years of meditation, he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree and taught the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. His teachings, centered on compassion, non-violence, and mindfulness, spread across Asia and the world. By incarnating as Buddha, Vishnu is said to have taught a path of inner peace and detachment, guiding humanity away from excessive ritualism and towards a more introspective form of spirituality. And finally, we look to the future. At the end of our current age, the Kali Yuga, when darkness and corruption reach their peak, it is foretold that Vishnu will appear one last time. He will descend as Kalki, the mighty warrior, riding a white horse and wielding a blazing sword. He will be the ultimate destroyer of evil, vanquishing the wicked and ushering in the dawn of a new Satya Yuga, an age of truth and purity. Kalki represents the inevitable triumph of good over evil and the cyclical nature of time, where creation is renewed after a period of dissolution. From the cosmic fish to the future warrior, the 10 avatars of Vishnu show a divine being deeply invested in the fate of our world. Each incarnation is a divine response to a specific crisis, a lesson in morality, and a beacon of hope. They remind us that whenever darkness looms, a guiding light will emerge to restore balance and lead us toward righteousness. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through the Dashavatara of Lord Vishnu. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the heart of mythology. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the cosmos.